With Donald Trump opting not to participate in the first 2024 Republican presidential primary debate, 8 others will take the stage, including Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. He's polling a distant second behind the former president ahead of this debate. The Florida governor's allies released a debate memo outlining recommended strategies. Jeff Rowe joins us from Milwaukee. He is an advisor to Never Back Down. That is the super PAC supporting DeSantis' bid for president. Jeff, good to see you. Always a pleasure. It has been described that this evening for the governor is make or break. Is it?
No, not at all. We're excited about tonight. We're excited for the governor to share his vision for America with the voters for the first time. You know, we've been in the preseason for a long time, and this is the kickoff. The Iowa State Fair's over, and here we go. So we're excited for the kickoff and to see the governor tonight on the stage.
Do you expect that he will take most of the incoming, and then if he does, will you turn that around to say, see, he is the #1 rival to Trump?
Well, he is. He's center stage for a reason. And, I think the other candidates have a tough choice to make. I mean, they're going to get, maybe 9-10 minutes. And are they really going to take that time to invite the governor to speak more? I think that's a pretty risky strategy if, in fact, they do that. But they're welcome to do that and wreck their own campaign if they're at 5%. To give us, a few more points, but that's their right to do so. But we're excited, and he has a great record to run on, and we're excited to share that with a 34.7 million American Republican voters that will participate.
The Trump campaign mocks you for going through the 4th or 5th restart of this summer. Well, what's your response?
Well, I guess we'll have as many restarts as they have indictments, I guess, is how that will go. But we're excited. We have a record to run on. We have accomplishments to run on, and we have a vision for America that the voters are responding to. And you could look no further than the last Des Moines Register poll to see how the distance between us and third place. It's clearly a two-person race, and that's how the voters are seeing it, and I think you'll see it tonight. If you're over the target, you take a lot of flack, and I think that's what we're going to see.
Jeff, you know this, I know this. You're one of the few people who can say they ran a statewide campaign in 2016 that defeated then-candidate Donald Trump in Iowa when you were working with Ted Cruz. What do you see in Iowa now? What's your prediction about what DeSantis, if everything breaks right, will achieve in Iowa?
Well, I think Iowa's a very tough state for the former president. It's a very good state for Governor DeSantis, and I just think, I think the field is ripe for us. It's not a field of dreams; it's a field of reality for us. We have 10,000 commitments to caucus for us. We've knocked on over 250,000 doors already, and we're ready for the kickoff. We have increasing momentum. We've had a great opportunity to introduce ourselves. We already have every county organized. I mean, we are laps ahead of where we were with Senator Cruz in the last campaign, a winning campaign, and that is a state that they need to meet you 3 times before they'll commit, and we have 10,000 already. So we're talking about 216,000 people that are going to participate in about 145 days from now, and we're leap years ahead of where we were then. And we have a candidate now with a record of governing and a vision for America that no one else can match. And so we're excited about where we are in that state. We're excited where we are in all the March states, frankly. And New Hampshire, where we're making ground. South Carolina's open terrain, even with candidates from there. So I couldn't be more pleased with where we stand today.
Go ahead and do it, Jeff. Predict that you're going to win Iowa.
I'm not going to pull a Joe Namath for you, but I will tell you this. If I was the former president, I would not like to be at 42% in the first caucus state.
The governor recently made, Jeff, a reference to listless vessels within the Republican Party. How many of them are there, and where should I go look for them?
To what? I'm sorry, I missed that. You made a reference to what?
Listless vessels.
I'll let him speak to that directly. I won't get in his way.
Well, the reference, and of course, the Trump campaign jumped on it, saying you were essentially accusing those in the Trump movement of being mindless sort of robots following him. Is that what the governor meant?
Yeah, I'll let him speak to that. What we see, though, is there's 37% of the Republican electorate that appreciates the president, and they're sticking with him right now. There's 37% that like the president but want a new choice. And there's 25% that aren't going to vote for him at all. And so we're consolidating that second 37%. We're giving an option to the third bucket of 25%. And that's an overwhelming majority of Republicans that just want to move on. And I remember back in 2008 when Hillary Clinton had dropped below 50% against Barack Obama. And it was a momentous moment in that campaign. And, now he's nearing under 40. And he was just president 4 years ago, less than 4 years ago. So, this is a new Republican Party. They are looking for the future, not the past. And we present that vision for them, and they're responding.
Jeff Rowe, joining us from Milwaukee outside the debate headquarters. We thank you.
Thank you, Major.